Sup, you fools! Matt is United, your favorite Eurovision channel. We're back for our second block of live streaming. I'm here joined by my best friend in the world, Billy, and then Chris is here as well. So, the three of us will entertain you. We have 5 more songs now coming up. I hope you enjoyed the first 5 and now we're going to focus on Lithuania. It's a big block, actually.
It's a big...
Lithuania, Israel, Belarus, Estonia, and Bulgaria. You only saw Estonia and Bulgaria so far, right? So you haven't seen the first one, so you get to see the first... Oh, I'm so excited to have you on the thing, getting your first impression about that.
It will
react.
Yes.
So we are waiting for everyone to show up in the chat to make sure they're not going to miss anything. We have a few more minutes before the rehearsal start, only 2 or 3.
And we're waiting for Lithuania.
We're waiting for Lithuania. That's what we're waiting for, and the people. And then we get started. And so Lithuania, you've seen either, but it's a very... I'm not going to say anything, so I'm not going to spoil it for you. Like, it's very interesting, so I want you to react to it, be honest. You know, we always are, so, you know. You're a nice person, so I'm not worried about you.
At the same time, I will actually be very kind.
Very kind. That's
simply
who you
because
are.
I met her. We did a very good interview with her. It's not up yet. It's still being edited.
Yes.
And she gave such a good performance.
Oh, look, you have a lot of fans. Sorry. Chris is back. Chris's laugh is so cute.
That's why that's what gave me this one.
That's the only reason we have him on the
and
team.
medical assistance.
Yes. He knows on his one. Does he know Billy? Of course Chris knows Billy.
Yeah. Billy was born when we did it. Remember, people were like, "Oh,
yeah, that's right, Billy."
We made
yes, we're the 2 daddies of Billy.
Oh yeah, rainbow family.
So yeah, seriously though. So thanks everyone for coming in so far, and if hopefully you enjoyed the first live stream. Now we're moving on. There's currently actually Belgium having a press conference, but at any moment now, hopefully they're going to switch over and we get to watch Lithuania. So do you have any expectation of what's going to happen, or you're not even going to start to guess?
Well, actually, for me, when I heard the song from Lithuania, I felt it was a little bit underrated.
Underrated, good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I felt that people were a bit harsh towards her. And then I found out there was also Lithuanian version of it. And I was listening to it, and I thought I really like it. For me, it's the same with Iceland. When they perform in their native tongue.
Yeah.
It just gives a different feel. But actually, Ieva told me that...
You learned it.
Yeah, I learned it. But don't get me going on her surname.
I won't.
But she actually said to me that the song was originally written in English and then translated to Lithuanian because the people in Lithuania really likes that.
Yeah.
So for me, it was a bit like the other way around. And then I did not have big expectations to meet her, but actually my humor made us just both in tears.
Really?
And when I misspoke. And we just had such fun. It was one of the best. It was one of the best interviews.
Aww.
Even though it was a car crash interview. Well, it ended up. And we were just laughing. And she is very... She's very humble, and she's very modest in a way, and she is super, super lovely. She's very nice, and I hope it comes across. I'm very excited to see her, honestly.
Yeah, me too. I'm really excited about her as well.
And I know that it is a hard time to come here with ballads. Ballads have such a hard time. People are being so harsh.
To be fair, usually in the Eurovision bubble, it's usually they're more harsh. Outside of it, ballads do actually pretty well, but the initial reaction often is that is not like the immediate love.
It's like people tend to, as we spoke about it also with rock songs, people tend to like pop and dance.
Yes, nothing wrong with it. They're good songs.
Nothing wrong. But it seems like rock, very hard rock, or ballads are just like the outcast sometimes. And I think it's such a shame, honestly.
It is. By the way, we did not coordinate the blue. It was
No.
really just a pure coincidence. We both just look
we're not-
fabulous in blue, right?
And we're not from United Kingdom. It's
No.
not like blue. We can.
Not not blue either. I'm like, why are you UK? I'm like, oh, got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. So, what time is it? Okay, so the rehearsal should be on now, right? Unless I looked at the schedule incorrectly.
Yeah, it should be on.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
either they're not showing it right now or they're running a couple of minutes behind. So let's see.
Belgium's video's out on
Belgium's video is out. Okay. So just recently?
just now.
Oh, just now? Okay, so Belgium's video is available as well. Okay, that's not the one I was looking for. So if you guys want to watch it, feel free so, but listen in. I don't think it was as bad as people make it out to be. But then I'm just only one person, right? So, as in, what country are you looking forward to the most in this blog? These 5
In
countries.
this blog,
Not just even like your favorite song, but yeah, like the one that you like.
This is really like asking me to which of my 5 children do I like the most.
Yeah, which one of your 5 children do you like the most?
Oof. I really like Lithuania, and I really, can you say no? Not biased. I'm torn when it comes to Israel. I've got converted now.
Oh, really? You weren't like initially team toy?
No, I was not team toy. I was team no toy.
I'm gonna block you on the camera
Yeah,
for just
I
2
know.
seconds. It's nothing personal.
No. Estonia, no. Belarus, I was not very keen on either. And now I'm more keen on it. And since I haven't seen Lithuania, Israel, Belarus, and not all of Estonia, I'm just super looking forward to all of them. And Estonia is one of my favorites too, and so is Bulgaria. Sorry, I just had to translate. Bulgaria as well. So I'm very happy that you actually chose me to these 5 because
that's perfect.
For me, it's like I'm a child in a candy store. So, based on which one I'm actually looking most forward to is actually Israel. Simply due to I wasn't too keen on it, and I'm looking forward to see what it's like. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
My trouble with Israel was actually due to the lyrics. I think the lyrics are the weakest point for me. And I think someone saying my teddy bear's running away, it leaves me ice cold.
No, hey, that goes with music sometimes. Yeah, that's the beauty about
yeah.
music. Yeah, I'm trying to think because I've seen them all, obviously. Which one I'm looking forward to the most as far as improvement is concerned. I would want to say, let me think. I would actually go with Israel as well because she wasn't giving 100% the first time, and I needed more energy and more excitement that didn't quite come across the first round, which is fine because that's what the first rounds are there for. We always expect like perfection the first time around, and with very elaborate performances it takes even longer than just like a standard. You just stand in front of a microphone and do that.
And it's a very upbeat song as well.
Yeah. So we have to wait and see, but I'm really excited about the second round of that. So unfortunately they're not turning on our camera, so we are missing out on Lithuania right now. In the meantime, we're just going to entertain you. More and more people are coming in. We tweeted it out, I would assume.
Shall we just check on the app just to see if they updated the info?
Does it say on there?
Yeah, it does.
I don't have the app on mine, unfortunately.
And mine is over there charging. Oh. Can we just check someone? About the rehearsal
let me
schedule?
see. Do you think Belarus can qualify? Yes, they can. I can't think. You haven't even seen the staging yet, but Zealand, I think they're in it. They're in it. They're not out of it yet. So, what do you guys think of the cameras angles of Belgium? I'm not as bothered by it as some of the other people seem to be. But I said it before. It's not there yet. Keep in mind, this is still a dress rehearsal. They will tweak it and they will make changes. And I feel that sometimes there were issues with the camera where she was kind of doing a movement, but the camera didn't move with it, and it seems really, really odd. And that is what needs to get fixed. But I've been doing this for a few years now, and I think camera cuts are less of a concern for me sometimes because I know they can be fixed. And they will be fixed. Because even when they're done with these recordings, they still often even when we're done with these rehearsals, they still rehearse afterwards about things. They're not just done, There's so much going on behind the scenes that we don't even see. So, camera angles, I can sometimes look past it to a certain extent. At some point, they're really important, but for right now, I'm like, let's not be too harsh on that.
And also think that the first batch, the first 5 that we saw today, they
Yep.
were also, it's strong songs, it's
a semi-one. It's a semi of death.
fun. It's really good.
Yes,
Yeah.
so we'll have to wait and see. The original Czech dancer, by the way, had the final exam in school. He will be back. Somebody said, there you go, school comes first, right?
Yeah.
Now Eurovision comes first. It says no.
No,
Eurovision's
no
more
school
important.
today.
Eurovision-
Well, we can see some of our readers and
Somebody
some of our,
called in sick. That's commitment.
And some of them are like, oh, I'm studying right now while I'm watching you,
Yes,
and or I'm in school, I'm at work. So it
Yes.
seems, yeah,
that was really
we're
funny.
glad to have you here.
So yeah, we're just waiting. I feel bad now that Lithuania is not coming up. It says right there, Czech Republic meet and greet is coming up soon.
Probably running late anyway because of Czech Republican problems.
Did we run over a lot?
Not sure. I think we did run over though. So
I don't even check the time. So they may be running late a little, or they just forget to turn on the screen. Either way, we'll be here in the meantime, entertaining you. Let
Sure.
me entertain you. We're not gonna-
Let
So,
me.
Thank you. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the first third of our live stream and you're gonna enjoy this one just as much. The last one was great. It was so much fun. People have been so nice and supportive. Thank you for all your donations in the super chat. That meant the world to me. And the team and I are definitely gonna go. Hopefully at some point go out and have fun as well. So this is much appreciated. Make sure to keep posting your questions. You don't always have to use super chat. You can use the regular chat as well at ESC United. And even though questions keep scrolling, we can't answer them all. We will to the best of our abilities. Next up is school come first, but I was watching your live stream under the desk during the class. So that's one just like,
Oh,
she can multitask. She can multitask. Bob Matt is saying Greece today is bringing dry ice, smoke, pyros, and an effect with her blue hand directing the lights. Ah. Oh, no, you saw the original one.
I saw.
Yeah, with the hand.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it seemed kind of incomplete. her
it
performance.
seemed incomplete. Yeah.
Yeah, so that makes sense. Okay, there are the questions. I'm watching while working. See, Joao is all. These are all really troopers, good troopers.
ESC United Troopers.
Yeah. What is your
Welcome.
opinion about Lithuania? Could they be the winner this year? Winner is a stretch. Winner is a stretch.
Winner is a stretch.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
right now we're just concentrating on if they can qualify for the final.
I think, even though right now I would say no as a qualifier, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities, right? You have to wait for the staging, of
Yeah,
course, you want to see how
yeah.
if you like it.
It's what you would
What
call.
I can tell you though is, I'm not sure if you paid attention, after her rehearsal, her odds shortened or lengthened when they go up.
I don't remember.
No, when you shorten, like you go up, right?
Shorten means that it's more likely to win.
Okay, then they shortened.
Okay, yeah.
They went up in the betting
Yeah.
odds, so they shortened.
Oh, I do believe, because to me she's been a bit like a dark horse.
Yeah.
That has a really profound song that could easily be forgotten in the pyros, in the clowns, in the circus and dancers.
Yeah.
But I think it comes across as that she's truly genuine, and that it's a beautiful song.
And it's a true fresh breath of air when you have like Czech Republic and then crazy Israel right after, but then there's this little Lithuania like,
yeah, it gets a bit like rammed in
Yeah.
between.
I also said that I think Lithuania's watching our live stream because what I said was she needs to change her outfit. She looked like too old in her outfit. It was like something that I would see an older lady wear. And sure enough, they said, yeah, we're going to change the outfit. I'm like, thank you for listening to my advice. All right, a couple more questions for me here. I'm more committed. It's 8 p.m. here. I'm ruining my sleep cycle. That is tough, real sleep cycle.
Well,
so
it's from Philippines.
that is
Oh.
Philippines. What's going to be even worse next year, maybe? Well, no, wait. When the shows come on, it must be even worse for him when the live shows are on. But hey, a true Eurovision fan knows no boundaries, I guess.
A true Eurovision fan needs no sleep.
Yeah, exactly. You can
Moved
sleep
into
later.
the arena,
Yes.
by the way, on this.
Oh, yes.
Lithuania's
Korea.
coming up.
So we are back in the arena now. So it means I guess we're running a few minutes late because of Czech Republic, which is totally understandable. We all support it, of course. And let's wait.
Oh, no one's
See.
laughing at Alekseev? No.
Alekseev, Belarus?
Yeah.
No, we're
Yeah,
gonna
no,
laugh
we're
at
not
him.
laughing at
Now
him.
it was just like so much going on
Yeah.
on stage, and you're like, oh my god, what did they come up with? But I don't want to spoil it
No,
for you.
no.
My
You've not seen it.
I haven't seen
my
it.
lips are sealed. Our reaction was more like, what? It was not laughing at it. It was just like, oops, a little loud here. Okay, so why was Czech Republic music on? Because he just entered the press conference room. They always play the music when they enter the press conference room. Yeah. They take pictures, and then once they're done taking pictures, that's when they turn off the music and they walk off, not off stage, they walk on the stage. And
we have two things going on at the same time.
Yes, this is
one thing is rehearsals at the arena, and next to us is the press conferences, and they do film like in between breaks at the arena. We get the screen from the press conferences, so that's why the music here is not always the same as the one we're actually talking about and is about to see in between.
Absolutely, so, and it's especially today it's really fast because you know it's the day where they just keep going, and it's actually that's what's really good here, because usually we often have like the press conference room right next to the press room. You hear the noise coming in as you're in here, but now it's in a separate building. Technically, a tent. We don't hear the noise coming from them, only on the screens, which is kind of nice actually, that you don't get interrupted by that sound.
But at the same time, we also had the artists much closer to us because they were walking through the press center all the time. So far, as what I know, we only had Cyprus over here.
I saw San Marino as well.
Oh, okay.
So San Marino and Cyprus I saw, and they may come at hiccup at a later point. Anyway, here's Lithuania. React, Chris. Tell us what you're thinking. Oh, the hiccups.
I can work out where it was.
She's whispering, not singing. It's darker than before.
It's very dark.
She's so cute.
Oh God,
she's cute as a button. So she's still wearing purple, by the way, folks. Slightly different top, I think.
Yeah. It's when she's doing this one.
It's hard. It's look. Oh, or not. Oh, they're doing just flashy now, not like the whole thing.
It's so much better, like.
Way better.
They listened to us. They made it transparent. We have power.
It's actually too short. You can barely see it now. Like, I'm complaining. It's too short. It really makes you stop and listen right now. Look, it's a husband. Yeah, can we cry now?
It was because someone wrote she made the bear cry. I just saw it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
So what they did, I'm gonna let you.
Kill Bill. Oh, we're crying and killing here. The crying killer.
Killing me softly. All right.
It's just.
I don't know
beautiful.
what's the trick here, Sean? You know the trick.
Well,
letting you know about You know those little reflecting holograms that you saw on the screen with those little flashy thing. The first rehearsal they were like there for like 5 to 10, 5, 6, 7 seconds long and very prominent, sitting right next to her, and we thought it was distracting. Now what they're doing now, these projections like those, kids playing and the old parent cuddling. They're just like really just flashing for like 1 second and they go away. Actually, now I think I'm the opposite. It was too short. Can't win. It's too long. Now it's too short. But you can barely see them. You could barely tell what they were. Like 2 kids running and an older couple dancing, just like their parents. So it maybe just a tad longer for us to see actually what they're doing. That would be my suggestion. But what did you? I think you were touched. Anyway.
Yes, I am touched. I'm not untouched. Yeah. I'm absolutely touched by this. I think it's so. It's. I know. Probably most people online would say it's a big toilet break this year. Mm-hmm. But hey, please stay. Keep your bladders closed and listen. Keep your ears open.
Your bladders closed. It's such poetry.
Well, don't go to the toilet. Wait.
Yeah.
I think this is extremely beautiful. It's just purely beautiful. Yeah. And also because when I found it was so cute about her was that before she was entering stage in London, Nicky French said about her, "She's a very talented young lady, and please be very gentle to her. She's a bit nervous to go on stage." I'm just laughing.
Already.
Killed him again.
I killed. Sorry, I'm rubbing shoulders with Kill Bill.
Actually, it was me because I was trying to comfort you.
Oh, thank you.
And in the process, I killed the fire extinguisher. No, it is. And what I just noticed. Did you see? Everyone went quiet.
Yeah.
Everyone's
and it's very rare.
I even talked in my low voice.
Yeah, when she was singing. When she was whispering, singing, we started to whisper.
I know.
Yes.
Don't interrupt her. So, who is cutting onions? It's Sean.
I just saw it on the live stream. It looked like you intentionally killed Billy.
Oh.
I intentionally pushed him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's your opinion about Cyprus? We love Cyprus. We're going to talk about that one more tomorrow, but we all are big fans. Hey, guys, today, nice to see you, especially Chris. See, you have your own little fan base here now. How can you not?
Chris is not a woman. Sorry to be reading that.
It would be a very hairy woman. Okay, Chris is not a woman. If he were would, no, he must be a break. Maybe he needs to include it in program. Using toilets. I don't know what that means. All right. Anyway, so you enjoy the performance. Do you agree though that the holograms you barely see them, so you want to make it a little bit more visible if you want to use them, or what would you change right now?
I think, as you said, I would probably use those holograms a little bit more. Just to make it clear.
You see a technician right now taking her position, pretending it looks kind of funny the way he does that. Anyway, but go ahead. So you this is a little bit more visible.
Of course, this is a very different staging for me because the staging at London Eurovision Party is like the size of our table. Mm-hmm. So it's actually nice to see her taking the stage. Yeah. And my fear for her would be that she would drown on stage because she's such a fragile girl.
Yeah.
I was about to say
young woman.
And I think it's such a beautiful song, and I hope that people in the audience, when she is performing, that they will actually be quiet and not just be like chit-chatting. Oh, did you like blah blah? We're looking forward to Israel and all this when they're chatting in the audience. Mm-hmm. So I hope that the audience will actually take a step back and be quiet.
Be quiet. Yeah, no, that is true. It really worked. I'm sure you were kind of already passing out there at the end of the song. Did you see how her husband came up on stage and they were holding hands and looking at one another? Yes. That guy always gets me. It's like, oh. In the first round, they actually kind of hugged. You can see them smiling, and they just really were like, ugh. I was like, oh. It makes my heart feel all like weird stuff, feelings, and I don't know. Human emotions. Well, it confuses me.
I will try not to make this political, but I was about to say, Lithuania will make Eurovision straight again.
Stefan,
someone got my humor.
I know. Okay, so that's the performance for the jury is going to be on Monday. For the first semifinal, that is correct. Monday evening at 9 p.m. Central European time, which is 8 p.m. our time here in Portugal. What is Billy's gender? Is he straight? I don't know. We haven't really established that. I figured that's his own. He'll share that when he's ready. He'll share that with us when he is ready.
Certainly a fluid, all right.
We don't know him that well. When does Belarus rehearse? They're going to be in like 40 minutes or something like that. That's when Belarus rehearse for the second time. So stick around for that. Ronnie 30, the guy with the beer next to us is so cute. I really like. What's not to like about him? You stealing my chat here. You take I will not. You need to go away.
Please leave. Okay, actually, not to be rude. Anyone reading, looking, watching, in our headliner, you can actually see the running order.
The running order.
Just
of those,
saying,
yes.
just saying. And we just had the first take on Lithuania, on Lieva.
Mm-hmm. You haven't seen the first one yet. It's the first time for you.
Ieva.
What's her last name?
Zasimauskaitė.
Wow.
Zasimauskaitė.
Okay, Jessica Muscat. Okay, Ieva Zasimauskaitė. I nail it. I can. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because usually when you read those names, it's usually, but you practice already.
I'll practice every day, every night.
Okay, one of the big six rehearsing. They will rehearse for the first time tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I have this up here. They're going to rehearse in the afternoon, so at 16:05, so 4:05 p.m. Central European time. Portugal will take the stage, then the UK, then Spain, Germany, Italy, and France. So tomorrow afternoon, that's when they will be doing their stuff. Somebody's asking, still no graphics, I guess. No graphics, really. The only thing that they added in the bottom left corner is like that 06 Lithuania, and then the hashtag LIT or something like that. Where are you both from? I am from the United States of America.
I'm from the very southern border in Denmark, close to Germany, but I am Danish born and bred and born. So I live in Copenhagen, Denmark.
Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Love that city. I fly with there all the time. Norwegian Airlines. They're always like really cheap from LA there.
Actually, funny fact, you have been to Copenhagen without that we met.
Yes, that's
and
where
I have been to LA without that we met.
That is true. So do you think that Ireland and Lithuania will split the sentimental vote? I don't think so. There's more than one sentimental song in the running, and there can be more than two. There can be more than two pop songs in the running. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Vote for them.
Yes.
Simply vote for your favorites.
Yes.
So
I don't think that they will cancel one another. No. I haven't watched your earlier videos yet. What? I'm gonna get the rest then. I don't care. No, seriously. What did you think of Macedonia better? We haven't seen the second rehearsal yet, Sarah Parker. They're going to rehearse in a couple of hours. We got in the third block. So if you want to know that one, stick around. So we don't have an opinion yet on the second run through. Okay. Next question. Tim Stormans. When they choose in which of the Big Five will perform. Usually it's during the first or second press rehearsal that they're going to do it. They did it before on the red carpet, but we're not 100% sure. That's something that we'll find out. But most likely at some point during one of their press rehearsals. So could be. I don't think it'll be tomorrow. Probably will be Sunday. Would be my guess. Because we don't need to know at this point anyway. Because we don't even know all the qualifiers. Okay, so we're just waiting for Lithuania for the next run through. They have two more, a total of 20 minutes rehearsals. Keep in mind, we are not allowed to record the rehearsals in the arena. We can only record up to 2 minutes per day. So why bother? So everything has to come from them. Yes. They're still on the technician there. He's doing a good job. He's like doing the sexy face. Okay. Do you have Russian speakers on your team? We do not, unfortunately. So they're always welcome. Well, always welcome. Anybody's welcome. We don't care. No, we don't mind where you're from, unless you're French. No, I'm kidding. I love that. France, anyway.
France.
Oh
God, no. Oh, what? I just remembered the bad thing when in Stockholm. Oh no. I mean from Sweden they had France and we had France.
Oh, France.
And I kept,
France. I always say France. Yeah. Oh no, Vanessa Zoo, thank you so much. Keep up the good work. You make a lot of people happy, and Well, mission accomplished. If we make one person happy, I think we won, right?
Yeah. Oh, we do make a few.
Thank you a gazillion times.
We will actually, you just said it, we will not use our 2 minutes.
No,
it's not worth it.
It's not worth it for us. There are plenty of other outlets. It's like then we have to send someone in and figure out, you're going to record 10 seconds here, and then 5 seconds there, and then 25 seconds there.
Can I just say something?
I don't know, can you?
Can I?
Yes, you may.
Anyone who finds me on Facebook will actually find that I have put up 2 minutes of Iceland on my page.
Oh my god, what?
On my
How did you do that?
I went into the arena and I filmed 2 minutes, exactly 2
What's
minutes.
it like? What's it like in the arena?
Oh, it's beautiful, but
Is it big?
it's small.
Is it?
Yeah, it's small.
Really? I thought it would have been quite big.
So
Fix him.
Okay. Please.
Okay, so there is Lithuania again. Listen to it. We're going to be quiet for a second so you can listen in. And I'm going to put on another video in the meantime. Seems like a lot of people are enjoying this in here.
even my love interest here.
I think I'm going to watch one Israel in here and go in.
Oh my gosh, there's no ability to extinguish. Isn't that, you saw that?
Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt the song because everyone's so quiet, but there is a ability extinguisher now in our chat.
Oh my god.
I think my mission is complete here. Look.
Make Eurovision straight again. Hashtag.
Oh, that was so. This performance really touches my heart.
I touch
This-
my heart.
Yeah.
I touch my heart.
Can you just write something on here?
You
too?
can just write
Can
what
I- Is
talk.
it okay?
Yeah, yeah.
May I? Well,
Hey,
it's
just make sure when you send
yeah.
it that you say Chris or something.
Oh God, I can't even.
Spell
Well,
your
I
own
can't
name.
even spell my own name. Okay. Oh
Damn,
God,
I was
can't.
almost ready to prediction, but now Lithuania, destroyed everything. I have to redo everything. I'm
Oh
in the
God, I
same
can't
boat.
even spell.
I have no idea what to do. I feel really good about my predictions in previous years. I've done a pretty decent job.
So
This year, it's going to be ruin my track record,
It's
and
gonna.
then no one's going to.
It's gonna. Well, I put on my name on Facebook. My Facebook is open, like an open book. You can actually go in. You can watch my.
Your life is an
open book. You can watch my album there called Lisbon 2018, and I put up the video, 2 minutes of recording inside the arena from when Ari Olafsson was performing for Iceland. Yes, exactly 2 minutes.
We must be running quite late because they've got another run through if Lithuania to go. I
Yeah,
think
what?
Israel should have been on about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, they were running behind for sure.
We don't think Lithuania is done yet. Lithuania should have a third run, right?
Usually they get
But
3 run throughs, but I don't know what's... Yeah,
They're running a bit late.
they were running a few minutes behind.
And I think, well, actually, I love the ballads this year. I love Ireland's ballad. I love Iceland. I know I'm alone on this one. And I also like Lithuania. There's so many good ballads. And actually, the good thing for me, sorry to say, there are not many duets this year. Last year, I was like,
That's true.
it's got a bit
That's true.
repetitive for me. I was like, okay, another duet. So I think I really, I love this song. I love Lithuania.
Yep. Okay, let's see here. Billy the Extinguisher. I swear if you hit... Did he fall down again?
Someone
But he's
was-
happy. You're
yeah.
happy now.
Actually, should he not participate next year?
Yeah, he's going to
Yeah,
enter
yeah,
one in
yeah.
360 in San
Yeah.
Marino. He already
It's
mentioned
like Billy for Eurovision.
Yep. Okay, so guys, how you guys met each other? Well, the two of us met in 2014 when he
Yeah.
actually joined my team for the very first time. So that's how we met.
Through
You
a common-
applied, and then we
actually,
talked.
Yeah, a common friend.
Yes.
Put us in touch with each other.
And then the rest is history.
Yeah.
All right, so has Lithuania improved? Yes. In what ways? So they fixed the, when they had those little holograms projections on screen. Last time they were like on there like really oddly for like a long time and really bright. They really made it like just like it was like a flash almost for like a second or so, 2 seconds. It's a light flash of the babies running and then it goes away. A light flash of the old couple dancing and then it goes away. So it's a much more subtle than it was before. You will never get to see the original way because it's not going to be on TV. But they made a big difference there, and I think it looks way better. She was a slightly different top. It's still the same color, same kind of style, but it looks a little different. Those are the big differences.
Actually, that was one thing I read in one of the comments. Actually, that also it's been an idea. I don't know if I said it to you earlier.
What?
If you made like an America vision, how about having all states competing against
I
each
remember
other?
reading a few years ago that they sold the rights to that, but with all those idol shows and stuff, there was just no interest. I would be very much in favor of it, but I don't think there's an interest in the American market for
No,
that.
it could just be funny to see.
It would be awesome.
51 local.
But, yeah, I think it would be great.
Really likes food.
It's his favorite song this year. Everybody established that. Don't you think Lithuania is 100% qualified because of diaspora injury magnets? Like, not 100% qualified, I know, but I think it's a much bigger contender than people give it credit.
It could be a bit of a dark horse.
Yep. But there are a lot of jury magnets this year, so I don't know. Usually I would even agree with that, but there's so many other songs that I'm like,
We talked with her already in London. It's coming up.
gosh, I don't know what to do with my predictions. So you're pleased with the staging? You
Yeah,
like
I'm,
it?
I'm actually, I just remembered that I heard that she was going to sing something in Lithuanian,
Maybe they
It does.
changed it.
and I haven't heard it yet. Sorry.
No, it's the last bit.
The
The last bit. Okay,
Lithuanian.
let me.
It's pretty much only one sentence.
Okay. listen to this song without prejudice. Listen with your heart, listen with your ears.
Well, most people only hear it for the very first time during
Yeah.
the show. I always liked it.
Thank you.
Man, this is such a tough semi.
Oh, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
I like this note so much.
Oh God, my God, that's exactly what she's. I hit rock bottom.
I almost said Billy.
Oh God, it's so.
Lithuania.
Okay, then. She's whispering. I feel like you're holding it. Ooh. Oh, it's beautiful. 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 Hands down, beautiful.
So Belgium and Seneca are heavily bashed again on social media and the video.
Don't read
poor
those
girl.
online comments.
Yeah.
I mean,
People are just Belgium haters.
It has become a thing because they become like the new Sweden. You know, like it's so weird.
People are jealous that Belgium have turned it
Sweden,
around.
a little bit. You remember, you guys could have been listening to Twosome Hello right now. I didn't watch
That was
it.
such a ridiculous song.
Limo, there are articles in Israel saying Netta will perform in this rehearsals with some kind of special projector that will project video art on her dress or something like that.
That's
will-
not smart when Estonia is like 2 songs away.
Yeah. Could hurt Estonia. Oh, Estonia will overshadow it.
actually,
What?
this one. Sorry.
How much money do you guys spend on covering the Eurovision Song Contest? Will you cover Eurovision Asia? Yes, we will cover Eurovision Asia. Different team, who knows? But yeah, that's definitely the plan. Everyone pays for their own kind of thing, you know, so everyone has different costs. Mine obviously is a little bit more coming from, you know, the other side of the world. And, but which, you know, a lot of the people here, Chris, Fernando, Stefan, Sean, they're all kind of have the one place together. So you're just trying to save money as much as possible because we don't get paid for this, really.
Yeah,
So that's why any kind of donation you've given us, that was like the most heartwarming thing ever. So thank you.
And actually, I'm being asked so many times, how much do I get paid for working for you?
Oh, really?
Will you actually reveal it?
Yes.
25k a year.
This is all volunteer
Yeah.
work. This is
Yeah.
all volunteer work. Actually, I'm the one who's used the most costly because I do all the server costs, the equipment often, and all the other things. Right? I mean,
And you
it
have the
doesn't
longest
go-
flight.
I have the longest
most
flight.
expensive. Yeah. But still.
Yeah. So yeah, the reaction to that song was priceless. So adorable. You are amazing. He is amazing, isn't he? Everybody loves Chris. It sounds like the show. You know? Everybody loves Raymond.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Uh,
Well,
Can you open an Insta account to Billy? Well, Billy will leave us in 2 weeks, so I don't know how long that one's gonna be alive. Why do you say for yourself you're American if you're from Germany? I'm not from Germany. I live in the United States. I was born in Germany, but I lived in America most of my life. So I'm German American, if you will, but I identify as American because that's where I live and that's all just my life,
sure.
you know. But I'm very proud of my German heritage.
yeah, you don't deny it.
No,
Nein,
auf
wir
keinen
können auch
Fall.
Deutsch sprechen.
I was always embarrassed when I speak. So look at this. I'm just letting Chris watch.
Sorry.
This is Israel. I just want him to see the staging for a second. That's her looper. It's not the one that they had before. It's like a tail desk one.
Yeah,
right?
it was like a desk
Yeah.
looper.
And then
So-
those little like Asian cats in the back, and she's dressed in that kind of thing.
Everybody will perform 3 times today. They will have 3 takes at each rehearsal.
Yes, 20 minutes.
And we had song number 1 in this second batch, which was Lithuania. We are moving on to Israel, and they are preparing.
Israel. Now, you weren't around to see her the first time. She was, at least to most people, not 100% in it, right? She was, but just holding back. But that's why I guess people are like, oh, we're disappointed. And it wasn't the best, but I always said, she'll bring it. You know, just give her time. This was the first run of rehearsals. People saying, well, is she not going to win? No, I'm like, don't run into conclusions because of the first rehearsals.
God, no. And also, I mean, rehearsals, what they're doing is still technical rehearsals.
Exactly.
So as you said, it's about where's the camera, where shall I be standing, where to look, what to do.
Yeah.
And they improve for each rehearsal as well. So this is not even what we see here is just individual songs.
Yes.
And it's not even the running. It is in the running order, but it's not the show itself.
Yeah.
So, in a very few days, you actually see a lot of improvements, a lot of changes to each song.
Yes, absolutely right. And every artist is different. Some people give everything in those tech rehearsals. Some people want to save their voice. Maybe they've just recovered from a cold. Maybe they want to risk losing their voice. Maybe they just don't want to give on it, and maybe they just didn't have a good day. You know, so don't just read too much into it. Of course, we're telling you exactly what's happening. Often you have to take it with a grain of salt. So
and still many of them actually hold back because they know it is rehearsals.
Yes.
They're not giving it all. Dude, sometimes I think the artists actually, this happens in Denmark, so I think why shouldn't it happen here?
Yes.
Very often, just, a day before the final, they're sitting there feeling, oh God, I'm having a cold, I should take care of my voice, or sometimes they would cancel things to say, I need to save my voice for
that's
when
all that
it's actually
matters,
on.
yes.
This is their tool, what they have to work with.
Francois says, you all make me appreciate all the songs even more. All the songs, all winners. I know you have to kind of look at it. People often poo-poo easily on something. Sometimes I find myself guilty of that. I'm like, I want to be like, that song's weird. But then I'm like, that's an artist and a team behind that put so much work and effort into this. And who am I to be like, this sucks?
Well, the thing is that each of them are a winner. And some of them are.
Well, some of them are. Some of them were just selected internally.
Some of them are.
But I get the one by being chosen, right?
Some of them are like internally selected. They're still representing the country. Others of them are in super long, heavy
national finals selections.
Selections that takes. Some of them take months and months and months, and there's so many songs to choose from, and they have so many that they're competing against. So each of them are a winner.
Okay, I'm going to take my drugs right now because they're wearing off and I'm no longer high. No, I'm just having my back pain, just kind of taking some aspirin.
Have been going...
Nicholas.
Huh?
Okay, Nicholas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The medical team is here. I have been going to Eurovision since 2006, and my first memories on Eurovision was actually back in Denmark. The first show I remember watching was in... Oh God, now I'm revealing my age here. 1983.
Oh wow! You remember that?
I remember it.
Oh,
clearly.
That's so cool.
I think
that is kind of awesome.
So
because that was in Germany actually, I wasn't really around for that, but it's just really cool that you have that kind of history back.
Yeah, but I must say...
Oh my God, wait. Sarah Parker. I'm at work at the moment, so I can't watch long, but I just wanted to tell you that I love the content you guys create. So glad to hear good words for Lithuania. Hopefully I can tune in for more later. I hope so too. And thank you so much, Sarah Parker, for the donation. Thank you. Thank you a mazillion. That's not even a word. A gazillion times.
And
it's really appreciated. It helps the team. Thank you.
We were actually being asked if we were going to interview and chat with Ieva. Ieva. And I have talked with her. Our interview will be up. It is in 3 parts because we were laughing so much. So and Fernando is editing it. I gave him a headache and a hard time. It will come up. You will see our interview with her someday or Sunday. Sunday.
Sunday.
It comes up.
Okay, so
it will come up, and she's super lovely, and we know it.
Netta is getting ready for her first round of rehearsals for today. Sean, why are you still here?
I'm going to watch it once on screen.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean Sean, why are you still here? I thought I fired you.
I think it's best to see how it
We have interviewed Elina.
Elina.
Oh, Elina. Oh, Ieva. Freak.
Oh, Billy, the Distinguisher. So she has her 3 backup dancers again. They're currently on the bridge, as we're talking about, with all the big shelves with those Asian cats doing this. And her desk, that is her looper, basically. This has displays as well. Hey, it says hey.
That's good.
At some point it says also toy. Ding, phone. They're all doing the chicken dance right now. Fireworks. Pyros. Already. The lights are now red and yellow in a stage. Flashy, flashy, flashy. The girls are still on the bridge dancing like crazy. They have a lot of personality too. I really like them. There's a lot of shots. They're gonna have shots of the crowds. That's different. That is so cool. Like the dancers are doing behind her, making funny faces. Way better already. They have more close-ups of the dancers making funny faces. More pyros coming there out of the stage. And she already has way more fun. This is way better already in my opinion.
Wow.
She hit that note well.
She nailed that.
Yeah, now she's, by the way, in case you don't, she's walking down the stairs to that ramp while the dancers staying behind. She has already way more energy. I'm enjoying this way more than any of the other performances. I wish there would be more fireworks at the end though. But there are smoke effects coming now.
Jesus. Wow.
This was so much better.
I've got
What did you say, Fernando?
goosebumps. You
Good.
say goosebumps?
So,
Well,
as you know, Sean, I, and Efa, we all were kind of was a muted performance on Sunday. This is now what we're talking
okay.
about. You know what
this
I mean?
was in the final.
This is well,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
in the final.
I mean, first of all, they did a few different shots of the camera.
Okay.
Like they added the ones that
Sorry?
were really awkward.
To the arena.
They
You walk
did.
over. There's a little bridge. after the
They did this
canteen.
thing where they
On
had
that
the
side where
backup
we-
dancers
yeah,
behind
yeah,
her making
yeah,
funny
that's why
faces,
you just follow.
and they had
How
the
long does it
close-ups
take?
of them. The dances are
minutes.
so much fun, actually. And oh my God, first GAPL, you guys hope. Oh wait, what does it say? You're doing great. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to say hello while in this bin. I'm love from one of our forum mods. Thank you. We are here. We are. Thank you for the money. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let us know. The second week we'll be around a lot more. We're near the arena, so if you come by, let us know. We'll say hi. We don't bite.
And I guess actually I would also be at the Eurovision
Oh yeah,
Village. I will do a bit of
People
external.
Village, we will do like some remote reporting as well.
We will be around.
Yes. So,
And I will be shaved.
Are you
I
gonna
promised my
shave?
mom I'm gonna shave.
just trim or
trim.
shave?
I'm gonna trim. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a haircut.
Okay.
Seriously, my mom is fuming.
This weekend or when?
Whenever my boss gives me time to go.
Great. Now it looks like I told him not to go.
No.
All right.
no,
All right.
no.
All right.
Okay, but
We'll figure it out.
You will get to see this.
You can go
in
tomorrow
town.
morning or something like that. Just get it done with it.
Okay.
Anyway, no, I don't care.
No.
What was I going to say? So the change of the
Yeah.
angles, you liked it. Like your first time you saw it, did you enjoy it?
I'm converted.
You converted?
I'm converted. There's only one thing that would be missing here.
What's that? A toy?
Her brother.
Her brother?
Yeah.
What's up with her brother?
I like her. I have a thing for her brother.
Oh.
But he's married, so.
Oh, well, then it's
okay.
kinda-
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well.
But for the performance
But
itself,
the
you're good.
I think she did much better than expected because I wasn't a fan of the bad streaming.
Yeah, it's just it comes
Okay.
back. Just hang in there, guys. I cannot control the internet, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're not in Ukraine.
Yeah.
This is Portugal. Many people are on it.
So let's just. You can keep talking though.
Yeah.
They can hear you.
Sure, okay. I was not a huge fan of this song to begin with. And it's got nothing to do with Netta. It's got nothing to do. I just found that this song was not for me.
Yeah.
I found that the lyrics, this was my teddy bears running away. I wasn't really. it was a bit meh.
Yeah.
And it's not because I'm a songwriter myself. I haven't composed a lot, but I'm listening a lot to lyrics, and I just thought that this lyrics was a bit weak. It was a bit weak to me, and I was also afraid that could she do this live or not.
Mm-hmm.
But when I saw her clips from the pre-selection, where she did like "What Is Love" and she did
Yes.
"Rude Boy," Gangnam Style. What else did they do?
Sorry, Billy extinguished it. Don't worry, guys. I fixed it. Thank you, Billy. Much appreciated. You know everything.
What else did I? What Is Love? Sing Hallelujah.
Sing
When
Hallelujah.
she did these, I was completely a Netta fan. I just thought that Toy was not really there for me when I listened to the studio cut.
Yes.
But I must say, I am completely blown away by her now, by her live performance. I was a bit like, oh, can she do the vocals?
She converted you then,
she completely.
That's
I'm a
wonderful.
fan. I'm a
All
Netta
right,
fan.
so we get to
Yeah.
go a second time. She's in her faces. I mean, just the beginning alone, that will really suck you in. I mean, that's like immediate. It's just a showstopper at the beginning. See, like last time she wasn't into it, now she is. Oh, that one screen didn't work there. There wasn't even Pikachu on there.
Yeah.
Fire.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, they even did flyers for the press conference. They're going all out. I like that shot.
Yeah.
That's a new one. Then behind her doing funny face and then running away. Ram bam ba ooh. She's so much better.
Oh, God.
She's so good. More pyrotechnics right here now. Yes. It's like she started believing in herself.
Wow. This is amazing. This is a really great performance.
That note she hits just really well. Oh, it's like they're falling off the stage the way they're wiggling around. I wish there would be more fireworks at the very end, but this may happening. Oh, bubbles. Were those bubbles? What was that?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the bubbles too.
Whoa.
Bubbles and
Well,
fog.
I read the word trash song, and
You read the, what was
over there,
Uh-huh.
to your right, and I was a bit like, it was my first feeling as well. I was like, why is this even a song?
Oh, really?
But hey, now we're in Lisbon. I'm loving it. The live performance, she kills it. Just wait. Yes.
You remember, we listened to it together
Yeah.
in Stockholm.
Yes.
Together in
Yes.
Stockholm.
Yes. I was like, ooh. But hey, really.
Yeah.
I liked it, do you remember that?
Yeah.
So
this-
Billy Dixon said, Chris, let me see what, I don't know what he means. See something. Do you get the winner vibes from this today? I feel like this is in contention.
This is a winning performance.
I didn't feel a winning performance on Sunday. She wasn't there. They made a lot of changes, actually. They changed a lot of camera angles and choreography. This is coming together. This is what I love watching rehearsals, how they evolve the performances. Some of them are immediate bubbles. I always get excited about bubbles.
But actually, when the word trash came on, not to say my least favorite probably in this year, which is a super strong year, since I started going to live shows in 2006. This is my favorite year, period, with the best songs.
Mine too.
But for my least liked song, that was Norway. And as little as I like the song from Norway, I would rate out of 1 to 10, I would rate the song 1. But the live performance, I rated 10. Because he knows what he's doing. He's performing it so well. And he's got charm and charisma.
Yeah.
And for me, I wouldn't rate this as 1 with Netta.
Yeah.
Not that low. But I would rate her higher. But this, for me, is a 10 performance.
Yes.
Even though I'm not a fan of it. I would not. Now I'm a fan of the song. I wasn't initially.
Yeah.
So sometimes actually, when you're watching this from the national finals, or when sometimes they just send out a music video. Sometimes you don't even get these live performances of artists. Sometimes we don't know what they look like or what they are like live until we are actually in Lisbon. Some of them are very sparse when it comes to material of them.
Yes, no, absolutely right. Let's answer a few questions while waiting for the third run through. Maybe get more fireworks. Do you know whether the Big Five in Portugal perform in the semis? My guess is yes. They usually perform in the semis during the jury show. And then they're going to use like some clips of that during the actual live show of the semis, just to kind of give a quick introduction. I will assume they're going to continue that tradition. I love your channel. I subbed in 2007. Thank you, Carl. We're glad that you're sticking around. We'll do our best to make sure that you'll be with us.
Well, no one is doing their first rehearsals poorly on purpose, please. This is a technical rehearsal we're watching, and this has to do about camera work.
What are you talking about right now?
There was just someone saying...
Okay, let me read the question then.
Well, someone said that they're doing this poorly first performance on purpose, which is like, no, let's not even go there, no.
Okay, so next question. You are so right, Chris. You can always find something with almost all songs that you can like or at least enjoy. That is the beauty of Eurovision. See, they agree with you.
Yeah, well...
You inspire people.
The thing is, especially when I meet the artist in person, I'm always thinking, well, I have to face them again and again and again.
Yeah. And it's even more than that to me. It's like they're just putting it forward.
They're all giving the best they can, and I try to look at what can I say that is positive about this song. Maybe I don't like the song, but then they have beautiful lyrics, or they have a beautiful voice, and I would give that artist another song. But I will always concentrate on what is positive to say. And try to look at it as at a positive angle, because very often, at an early stage, changes are to the songs. We haven't seen the live performance. We haven't seen the live outcome. After all, it's what they do on stage, what they do live, that matters. So some of them can be very good studio versions, and then they build up those high expectations, and they end up not failing, but disappointing live.
Yes.
So you have to take that into perspective.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to Israel's third run through. I'm still kind of secretly hoping for a few more pyros at the very end, just to end on a big note. Oh, there's Jan Olasan to your left.
Ooh.
Jan Olasan is to our left right now, so we're trying to behave. The boss is here.
The God is in the room.
Look, no, yes. And this whole entourage on top of it. Okay, then they're leaving again.
Just to see if we were behaving.
Yeah, I know. I'm just watching Jonulasan watching the show. There's a big camera on them as well, so there's a lot of media in here right now. That was funny, that shot. You act so professional while you have still a massive smile on my face. You're allowed to smile, Billy. So that's quite okay. Dance with us, Billy. I would move him around, but then I'm probably going to come off. The bubbles, bubbles,
God.
bubbles.
Oh, yeah. And now... And they're interacting on the bridge with the dancers and bubbles.
They are. Okay, the team is leaving now, Jonulasan and the rest of them. He is so tiny. And he is very skinny, Jonulasan.
Yeah, he's overworked and underpaid.
Yeah. I don't know about the underpaid part. Okay, so... Chris is going to be a dancer during Israel. Is going to be a dancer during the Israel performance. Sure, you're going to be one of the dancers.
Well,
by the way, sorry, real quick here. Now they're playing the postcard music because they're testing how quickly they can remove Israel and putting on the next act, which is Belarus. Oh, jeez. That's going to be another interesting staging. So they're not going to be fast enough. Look, we watch them like pulling off those little things right now, those little shelves, while everyone else is running back on stage. But they'll do more dress rehearsals. Do you think Toy could be as successful as Euphoria? I don't know, but it's always such a... How am I be able to predict that? Toy is already very popular online, and people know it around the world almost in certain places, so who knows? But we have to wait and see if the juries will respond to it. That comes down to... Everyone's just talking about... Billy. Love your action. This is amazing. This is a performance. This is a top 10. I would never say it's a winning performance.
No, I hope at ESC 2019 we'll meet Billy's brother. My only thing for 2019 is to meet Netta's brother.
Jesus,
but he's married. I was digging into it yesterday. Oh, sorry.
All right. Looking forward to see Chris' reactions to Belarus. It's a very interesting performance. Would like to hear your honest thoughts.
I heard. You were talking about it. Yes, you talked about it, and I couldn't really
process it.
Yeah, I could.
Neither could we.
This has to. Yeah, it's a first reaction.
Oh, talking about Eurovision Asia, do you think they'll drop a big announcement during the Eurovision week, just like they did with Eurovision Choir of the Year last year? I don't know. Could be. I think it's going to be announced after Eurovision. I want to get this stuff done, and then at that point, they will focus on Eurovision Asia. So I don't think they're going to make an announcement here.
And I know what's the biggest grower this
year?
Yeah.
What?
My beard.
Burn.
Baby, burn. Well, someone was mentioning my dancing. And
everyone mentions your dancing.
I was a judge on the Danish jury for the Melody Grand Prix.
Yeah.
I was one of the ones choosing our artist, and I said I'm going to be incognito in town. Mm-hmm. And what happened on the first night when they had their first party, I actually undressed and I was dancing a lot.
Oh, no.
And I got very hot at one point, and one of the girls said, "Well, take off your top." I was like, "Okay." And she went over to the bar. He did it. And a lot of people were filming and taking pictures of me. So I guess I'm not very good at going undercover.
Yeah. Now you don't stay under the radar. It's not an easy task for you. Let's put it that way.
I actually ended up dancing. With the dancers. And all of them were like, "This is Soul Train, this is the 80s, this is the 90s, oh, we love you." We just had such fun.
Oh, I'm glad you had that experience. It's like,
Thank
you
you.
get to do that.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're like, okay. So there's already Alekseev on stage. They're trying a few things out.
Oh, I see a rose.
You see
I
the
see a
rose.
rose.
Look at, I know he's wearing, I think the same thing. He's wearing the white top that he was wearing there before.
I hope it has no thorns.
Every rose has its thorn. So yeah, we're just waiting for them to all get ready. They're testing out now the rose effect that as you all are aware of. We're going to talk through the performance a little bit, but Chris is going to watch it for the very first time.
I'm going to watch it for the very first time.
Yeah, and
I also think when people are comparing with previous hits, when they're saying, "Will this be as successful as ... Euphoria," or something, you have to remember that music market has changed a lot since Euphoria. Now we listen to the songs way in advance. They become big hits way before their performances at Eurovision. And sometimes I think that the songs these days has either much longer life or a much shorter life than in previous years when things were released after Eurovision. Now they're very often being released. People can watch it online. They stream. They don't go out necessarily and buy the songs, or they can still have a lot of life even though that they're not big hits on the charts.
yeah.
So, the music market has changed a lot.
Yes, it has changed a lot. With social media in particular. I mean, they had social media, of course, in 2012, but it was a different kind of thing. Twitter wasn't as big of a deal, that kind of stuff. So things have changed quite a bit. Absolutely. Getting a lot of tweets here, people, so forgive me if I'm going to have to check here real quick.
Yeah, I think that Fuego will be a hit summer song.
Well, let me read the questions.
Yes, sorry. I was just because I thought you were busy reading this. Sorry.
Because if you want to make sure you read the questions, because they wouldn't know what you're answering. Is it true that Liechtenstein will maybe participate in 2019? The answer is, I don't know.
Where did that rumor come from?
Because they've been saying that for years now, but they don't have the funding, so the rumor came up again. Eurovision is very slow with uploading YouTube videos. Yes, they are. They probably want to pick one that is not too telling. Oh, Belarus. Watch
Belarus.
It. So he's raising the rose again. This time he has the actual full rose. The last one really fell apart after like one round, and it was just like a little piece of something. So he's gonna hand it. He's rubbing it. So he's handing it to the camera. Thank you.
He's giving it to me.
Look, and then the camera takes it, gives it to you. He spins it around, and gives it to the dancer. And she likes the rose, and she dances with it.
And she's wearing red.
She's wearing the lady in red.
Like the red rose.
He's on the front, she's dancing in the back. Now we have a little close-up of him while she is getting ready behind him to get all mad, grab the rose and shoot him.
Oh.
Look. So she is shooting the rose, and now it's stuck in his hand.
Ow. Ow.
Ow. Got impaled. So, somebody's asking about the tango look. It still looks like a tango, like the dress and the feel to it. Absolutely. It has not changed much with the staging. very black-red staging.
Do you know if the dancer is the same as Belgium's mother?
Oh. I had to think about what you're talking about by mother. Look. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, slight delay there, but
Wow.
it did work.
We're being attacked by roses on screen.
It's like
Hearts.
you don't look
Hearts.
away. There's so much
Yeah,
going
don't
on.
look away. Stay focused.
He's going up now on the lift.
He's
The
going
lights go
up. Yeah.
People will enjoy the staging. It's a lot.
It- It's a lot of heavy dancing for a
And
ballad.
look now, he turns around, and what's growing? What's that? Stuff growing out of his back? Are the roses? So he turns into roses because he got shot by one. What?
Guns N' Roses.
Guns and well, minus a gun. It's just an art, but yeah.
Yeah, well,
So-
an arrow.
An arrow.
Arrows and roses.
Arrows and roses. So what do you think?
I like his 80s vocal style of singing at the beginning. It sounds very 80s to me.
Okay.
And I like the production. I like now that it's more, instead of that it was like, when it was like heavy musical, and it felt like, at the first version of it felt like he was in Danish we say sunger kap, like he was competing with the backing track. And he
Okay.
felt a bit like out of breath with like.
Oh, okay. He was trying to keep up with it?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it was so. This is a song that is very heavily heavy, full of lyrics.
Okay.
It's a lot of lyrics he has to go through, and he just seemed a bit out of breath. My biggest fear was actually his live vocal delivery. I was like, oh, I saw some live clips and was like, it wasn't a pleasure to my ears. This was a pleasure to my ears, but as much as it was a pleasure to my ears, it was not a pleasure to my eyes.
So you didn't care for the staging?
I cared for the staging, but I just find it very strange when a kind of a ballad, I see this as a ballad, mid-tempo ballad, that there's so much heavily dancing going on.
Oh,
And
with that lady?
With that lady in red. And I don't understand, why should a cameraman give her the rose and not him? Why isn't he just giving it to him? He's giving it to the cameraman, for the cameraman to turn around for way too long, to then give it over to her. Why?
Because it's a cool effect, I guess. That's what they were thinking.
Okay. Maybe I'm...
No, that's fair. That's after thinking. No.
Nobody gives me roses, so I'm not used to
You
it.
jealous much?
No. I actually, this has grown on me. Another grower. I think it's a good song. I really like the song much more now than I did initially. But I think the staging is a bit
Much?
much.
thinking it's
There's a
too
lot
much,
of staging. There's a lot, as you say, there's a lot going on. I could easily see this as a piano version with him seated at a piano and play for us. And I think at times, I actually think he has a very beautiful voice. I would actually like a bit more stripped down, like not acoustic, but I would like passage. Do you know that? Passages? Is that a word?
Passages of what?
Passages of where we could actually hear his voice more clear.
Do you think, though, somebody's asking, Marius Remy, do you think that the staging for the national final would have been better for Belarus? Or do you think this is better? Which one?
I think this is a bit more exciting, but I think this with the rose and the back
So may scale back a little.
You know, just sometimes less is more.
Yeah, that's fair. What do you think of Nick being attacked again in the rehearsal video and beyond? Wrong. I think
We
it's
don't
stupid.
like it.
We don't like it at
No.
all. And I don't agree even with it. Even if I don't, obviously I don't like it. Even if I would agree that it's not good, and I don't think it is. I mean, I think it is good. You just don't do that.
I think all this with the tax and there's no need to get personal. Come on.
Nope.
We're here. We're fans. We love the songs. We love the countries. We love the artists, and we love their performances. Some are better than others. Yes. And we have to rank them.
Yes.
Yes. And we have to rank some first and we have to rank some last. But there's no need to attack. Everybody is so hard working here. most of us do not sleep a lot during more than 2
No, we
weeks.
don't. It's get time,
We're
so
watching-
this kind of stuff is just not
and
cool.
I mean, we are working.
Yeah.
But guess how it is for an artist?
I
They
can
are
imagine.
performing here at the arena numerous times. They are performing at Eurovillage. They are performing at the Euro Club. They will be performing at the Eurofan
They
Cafe.
give interviews. They have to
give
prepare.
interviews.
They have warm up. Yeah.
They
have
go
sessions.
they go to embassies.
We get it. It's a lot.
Yeah, and they have a lot
Yes.
of parties. I mean, honestly, they're under such big pressure, and I do understand that they might have this is a technical rehearsal. I do understand if they're vocally not on point
Yep.
or things are going wrong. They're still saving energy for when it really matters.
Yes.
So
So-
honestly, be kind.
Yes.
Be nice.
That's all it comes down to in general.
Sorry for my speech.
The Felinio says, after a sleep, what do you think about Slovenian Faker? I still enjoyed it. I still think it really adds a lot of energy, because when you see this little pause, you panic, and panic brings adrenaline. And once you can release that adrenaline, you get really into the song even more. So I think it's really clever. Some people may think it's tacky. I enjoy it.
It's very clever. Did you get a beret feeling about it?
Yes, just a more effective manner.
Yeah.
Just better.
I also think that at the press conference, meet and greet afterwards, she said, "Oh, remember, Slovenia is a little country, so we had to do something that would grab people's attention."
Yes, they don't have a big budget there either, yeah.
And she's super funny.
She is super funny,
And
absolutely.
yeah, lovely.
Is the dancer for Belarus throwing herself in that worrying manner, electrocution style, as we saw in preview from first rehearsal? I haven't seen the preview rehearsal video yet, which one you're referring to, but she does basically the same dance, yes. That she's spazzing out there.
She must have a strong back.
Yes, let's put it that way.
And
No,
she's
I
not
think
seated on plastic chairs.
yeah, not these silly plastic chairs. So yes, I do think she's doing the exact same thing as before Eva Pohl. So thank you for asking that question. Feel free to keep asking more questions about Belarus or maybe the upcoming countries, which are Estonia and Bulgaria. So now it's Estonia's turn. It will be Estonia's turn next, but they're gonna have 2 more run-throughs for Belarus. So just hang in there. It's Croatia today or tomorrow. Croatia is tomorrow morning, because Croatia is in the second half of the semi-final one. No, wait. No, they're today. I lied. Croatia is today. I lied it. It's going to be in the third block. Ignore me, Tobias.
Croatia.
Sorry. Croatia. Franca.
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. Sorry.
Sorry.
I go crazy.
I go crazy myself here right now. It'll be today.
At one point, it's like dates and names and.
Yes. All right, let's move on to the second round of rehearsals. That's Billy. People are what's up with the fire extinguisher in the back? It's Billy the fire extinguisher. He's our co-host. It's all black and red, the staging for the most part, which kind of goes along with the red rose. Do you like the new arrangement or the old arrangement?
Oh, I love this.
The new arrangement is better.
Yeah, I love it.
So. It's very more
It's
intricate.
more powerful.
More powerful, more
It's
intricate.
more stripped down, but also more powerful.
Yeah, but it picks up as well. There comes the shot.
Ow.
It's a cool effect. I mean, do it. The camera work on that is really good. That
Yeah,
shot,
yeah.
like it really looks like you get
Actually,
shot.
the cameraman from yesterday must have been fired.
Yeah.
They're more on point. This is good camera work.
That was really
This
good
is
camera
what we
work.
want to see. This
So
is
Belarus-
how you do it.
Yeah, definitely Belarus is one of the better camera works I've seen so far.
Oh God, Alexander Rybak is going to steal this one. This is how you do camera work.
I know. It's going to be his follow-up single. I do what I like what's because we don't see much blue in this performance.
Are you reading my mind? I just had those words in my brain.
I know they're kind of hanging out of your ear.
Yeah.
Hello. So it's yeah, this is where the lift goes up, by the way, folks. He is going up,
And the dancing.
and the woman's going cray,
I'm at the exit. They don't leave later.
going still up, going up.
Yeah.
And he turns around, and there is his bag full of roses.
I always thought that the speech would be, or the saying would be a bed full of roses. But he's changing the games to a bag.
A bag of roses.
Yeah,
he's
they
not gonna
probably
lie
misheard
about
it.
Wrong song.
No.
So this was Belarus's second run through. They have one more. Every country has 20 minutes to rehearse, and at that point we're moving on to Estonia, La Forza, and then Bulgaria, Equinox Bones. Then we have just a very, very tiny short break, about 10 to 15 minutes, I think. I mean, they have 20 minutes, but we'll be back quicker than that. And then we do 5 more,
Yeah.
which are...
So far we had Lithuania. We
Yes.
kicked off with Lithuania. Then we had Israel, and we had Belarus.
It's finishing with
And-
Estonia and Bulgaria. But
Yeah.
then after the break, we have Macedonia, Croatia, Austria, Greece, and Finland. So if you're here for those countries, stick around, but they're still up after the next break.
Wow, you're really treating me. It's a
what?
treat to be here with you and watch this together.
Oh, you're totally welcome. You better be thankful and stuff.
Yeah, it's so good.
No.
It's so good.
Love to have you. Where is Billy going after Eurovision? On soul searching. I think he has to travel to some countries and just figure out who he is, because he's getting a little older, and he knows
I think
midlife
actually,
crisis is kicking in for him.
if I'm right, this is actually someone that I'm friends with on Facebook.
Yes, you are. Do you think there will be
Camille?
a tribute to Liz Asia in the grand final? At least a little mentioning would be nice.
Yeah, I'm so sure there
That
will
would
be.
be the least they can do.
Yeah, they have.
She's the very first winner of the song contest, and isn't it weird like how we all really super affected by that, right? I mean, she lived a long and amazing life, but that's like a chapter.
It's like a chapter, and
It's
I
a
think that
chapter.
they had brought her in recent years
Yes.
many times and
In
mentioned her.
2013, I remember seeing her 14, like it's just a few years ago. That was one of my moments meeting Liz Asia.
It's like Eurovision royalty.
Yes.
It's a bit the same like when John Ola is walking in. We all like,
Look normal.
Yeah, act normal.
Act normal.
A bit like that.
Yeah,
And
it's
it was
true.
the same with her. She had
Yeah.
this. She just had to be in the room, and you'd be like,
Yeah. We're not worthy.
yeah,
We're not
thank you for
worthy.
having us.
Do you think there will be we said that one already, sorry.
Yeah.
My thing didn't scroll down. I might just hang out on the wall for a bit. Okay, that sounds good. Two Estonian beards say, what are your expectations for Estonia today? I talked to the team afterwards, after the first rehearsal, and they told me that they may change some of the effects that were projected onto the dress, and they didn't like some of the side camera shots where her face was too dark. So those are her things that they were working on. I don't think like anything in your face will change, but maybe some effects, if they can, they would probably going to ask the EBU if they can comply, and then maybe some of those shots.
I also think sometimes when you talk about what they are changing, some of those changes are minor, but they are like
Significant.
Really, yeah, but still they are significant.
Yes.
And sometimes they're not even easy for us to see.
Yes.
But they can just be working in the background behind.
Yes.
It's really it is a hard work.
It is a hard work, absolutely. Let's see here. Do you think Billy is all about Billy? Could Billy represent Eurovision next year? Billy is a decent singer, but he is more of a dancer. So I think that would be more. He would be a backup dancer, I think. That'd be my guess, right?
What do you say, Billy? You're a bit silent. He listens to the sound of
Yeah,
silence.
he's emotional, so I don't know what's
he's a
going
big
on
fan
with
of Australia.
Yeah. Okay, so waiting for not Bulgaria. What's this country called? Belarus to perform one more time, and then we're moving on. Tomorrow's going to be a long day, Chris. Are you ready for that one?
I'm ready.
But the nice thing is about starting a day early. The days usually are not as long as they
And you
used
don't
to
get
be.
as tired.
Yes, you don't get
in the
as
evening,
tired.
and- yeah.
And then starting Sunday, things will be more relaxing anyway. Now right now it's just like boom, boom,
But
boom.
actually, also you have to remember that more songs have come into the contest. you know, we have grown with a few
Slowly.
countries.
In 2014,
So, yeah.
we had 37.
Yeah.
And now 6 songs more. That's quite a bit.
That's quite a bit. So I think it actually verifies the extra day.
Yes. Now that Nico's hurt, there is no choreography for him. Mariana's Way of Life, there is some minor choreography. I mean, he still does some dancing. He does the hand thing more than anything. And then he does a little the foot shuffle. And then he walks around, and then at the very end, he does one dance with them. Like the very last one. But that's it.
Actually, it was... It was the luck. It wasn't the guy from Poland that did this.
Yeah,
that had his
that was
hands
Poland.
breaking.
Yeah.
Then he wouldn't be able to.
I know, they could have done that. So he could have broken his thing. All right, so here is Belgium. Not Belgium. Bulgaria. No, what is it?
It's not
Belarus.
Belarus.
One country that starts with a B.
There's no need to worry. Belarus.
It comes down to if the audience will click with that. Will they think this is too schmaltzy, too much? Or will they be like, this is so enjoyable,
but
it's a story.
It's a story. It's a performance.
It's a performance, yes.
And it's good camera work.
No, I know, but will it click with them? That's the question.
I think due to the good camera work we have here, it's all up to the camera work on this.
Yes.
Very, very
So
performance.
you think people will click
I
with
think
it?
so. I think so. And again, it's an empty arena as it is right now. I think when you have people cheering for you,
Yeah.
all
Oh,
of
this is
them.
the kind of song that's not necessarily meant for the arena.
This is meant for television. This is meant for television.
Because they see like the cameraman
Yeah.
holding the rose and then turning around.
And is he standing even? No, he's not. Yeah, he's standing a bit with his back to the audience. at
Yeah, I
times.
saw that earlier.
Yeah.
They need to fix that shot. You could see his back hanging out
Yeah.
there for a second. Has a theatrical musical feel. Since the camera work is good, I believe it will get people's attention. It will get people's attention. Absolutely. It'll come down to whether or not it'll click with people. But they certainly put a lot of effort into this. Here comes the roses out of his chest. One time it came out of his eye by accident. That was kind of funny.
Oh no! I just hear the backing vocals.
What about them?
They're quite good.
Yeah, it seems more like a
Wow.
choir.
Yeah,
almost.
yeah. Wow.
And it's can only be more than 4 people, so they create a very interesting sound. And they're the.
Oh, I feel back pain
I
now.
know, like every time I'm like,
Do I have something on my back?
what's up with the rose? That's our question as well. Okay, so how was Belgium? We all don't think it was that bad as people make it out to be. Criticized a little bit, yeah, but people are over the
It gets
top.
better in time. Hey!
All right, so now Belarus is leaving the stage, and we're moving on to the big dress from Estonia. So they said they may change some of the reflection, but she sings well every single time. So I think they'll be fine. So let's answer questions in the meantime. What do you think about the Belarus performance generally? Do you believe it? Because on the very first rehearsals, people were laughing. It's just because it's so much to take in. We were kind of not laughing at it, but you just kind of, oh my God, what were they thinking? But they fixed a few things as well, and I've gotten used to it a little bit as well. It's just, they weren't going all out. I don't know what else to really add.
That chorus actually gave me like goosebumps. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Adam agrees. They were louder, great backing singers. Marius Remy says, what country has the best camera work? Ugh. You know what? I mean, when I say which country, there's so many of them. I would have to go for... Moldova has fantastic camera work, but you didn't see that one. Definitely Belarus now comes to mind. We've been pointing out this one has fantastic camera work.
Yeah.
Cyprus has fantastic camera work. Georgia, I really like the camera work. Slovenia could something, but those come to mind. But there are a few others, but I would have to see them again because there are so many of them. It's easy for me to point out the ones who didn't have good camera work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh.
What? That sound?
Yeah.
It's every time the sun comes on. That was quick, actually, setting up the dress.
Yeah.
So they can do it. So they had a wide shot from her, not close up, and then now we have a close up. Kind of her face moving from the left to the right of the screen and fading out. And then doing it again, the same thing. That's kind of weird. That was a bad shot. Like, it was way too long.
Yeah.
Way too long. That's a beautiful frozen dress. Looks like ice almost. No, it's a dress all wide and classy. I like that look too, actually. Okay. No, it's like a waterfall, but water kind of like twirling around her on her dress. It is so gorgeous. So they kept all the effects. They wanted to get rid of this one effect, I know, with the rose petals, but that one's staying. People didn't like it, apparently. I like that one. I like this. Do, do, do. They're all different camera cuts. I like that part. That's a good shot, too. It's crazy that I almost didn't get the funding for that last minute. Tens of thousands of euros just for that alone.
Yeah. It must put a lot of pressure on her. She has to deliver. Oh god, it's out of this world. Slay girl. Wow. Jesus
The
Christ.
last part
Oh
is
my
good.
god.
And then all of the lights are on her.
Yeah.
So
Cancel the show.
Cancel.
We're going to Tallinn.
So
Wow.
she was good. I think it looks really good. I don't understand why people complain some of the effects on the dress. People always find something to complain
People
about.
always
I guess.
find things to complain
But
about.
everyone has to be always active because if
No.
it's everything just floating around there, it gets too much. Some of them are calm, some of them more active, and they switch it around. I like it.
This is this is a quality
Except
song.
the only thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead first.
No, but I just think I can't find anything to criticize about it. There was good camera work. She did sing very well.
Sean is in the arena right
Okay.
now, and he said Estonia is deafening in here because it must be super loud when you hear that
Oh.
voice in the arena.
Excuse me? Oh, wow. I mean,
There was one thing I said earlier that I wanted to have fixed. Is the beginning shot. You know, her face goes like on the screen like this,
yeah.
and then it starts
yeah.
over again, and it's like, why are you doing it twice? And then it takes forever. It seems an unnecessary shot. and that was not a good start. The camera work. After that, the camera work was actually really good. It's just those first few shots I did not like.
Wow.
So now we're looking at her talking into the microphone to somebody.
Seeming a little
Like
concerned.
she seemed very distracted.
Yeah.
She's like,
What do you sing to me?
yeah. But we're not going to do this.
What?
Oh no, you're telling me that?
Didn't the dress
Fine,
look
whatever.
fine?
I'll talk to you
Okay.
later about this.
Not now.
You know.
Not now, Mom.
But I said I didn't want to do it.
Yeah,
But if you tell me I should do it, then that's fine with me as
Okay,
well.
I'll tidy up my room when I get home. Okay, well, let's talk about this later.
So anyway, it's funny when you see like people having a conversation. All right. Anyway, Billy seems happy.
Billy's voting.
He's a happy camper.
He votes for Estonia.
Yes.
And hope there'll
now
be no
he's voting
fire.
for Fuego.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's already been decided.
of course, but he just hopes that there will be no fire on Estonia's dress. It's gonna be
That would be kind of
Ow.
unfortunate.
unfortunate. Yeah, you can say.
It's a slightly understatement. All right, so let's see here. So Estonia is going to perform again in just a few moments. Stick around for that, and then we're moving on to. I was testing him. So FNO's one of our team.
I'm the assistant, you know, I need to know everything.
All right, so Effe will join us on the next block, so just wait for him. Estonia gives me goosebumps. That's what you said, right?
Yeah. You have to be hearted to not like this.
That is fun, the full in you. Let's do the Slovenian fake air and the Estonian entry. Could you imagine? La 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 la. Music. All right,
Or she all
everyone
of a
sing
sudden-
along. La 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 la.
All of a sudden she's out of the dress, and the dress is singing.
Oh, that would be funny.
Na, 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 na.
Is Billy ever sad? He always seems happy. There is a sad face, but I don't know where it went. Sean has a sad face. He do get sad when he falls down too much. What country am I looking forward to the most from next group of interests? Let's see, 11, 12, 13, 14, Greece. And here is why. I'm just not referring to my favorite songs or anything. Greece said that they're going to come up with some new effects that weren't here yet. So this, I assume, will be the most improved performance of the day. So this is why I'm picking that one. What about you, Chris?
I would also say Greece, but still, I must say Austria blew me away. Austria blew me away.
Me too.
I was like, oh, okay, this is a winning performance. There are so many good songs this year. There are so many good performers.
Yes.
2000. If I could go back in time, I would go back to Sunday.
Yes.
I would actually come Saturday. Let me put it this way: I couldn't get the day off. I would come earlier and I would watch it all again. I mean, for me, this year has been my best Eurovision, and this has been.
I'm glad I can contribute to that.
This year has been my best Eurovision working for you.
Yes.
This has been the best team. We had the best spirit, and I think we produced the best.
Except for Fernando, he's kind of rude.
Nah, he's lovely. We love him. We love you, Fernando. Molta.
No. So here's, by the way, the Lithuanian clip. You can watch it on YouTube as well, obviously with sound. I just want you to, if in case you're bored, I'm blocking Chris again. I'm so sorry.
No,
But this is
But I think by far it's been the most. But it's also due to that it's a good year. It's a fun year. We have artists that really likes to interact with us, and the artists that we met so far, we got great interviews. I mean, I had a lot of fun with Benjamin and Grosso.
I know.
A lot of times, and we have these jokes between us where I call him son and he called me dad, and we were just laughing. And I mean, the fun I had with the Ieva from Lithuania, and that
you told
video
that, yeah, just a minute,
is
yeah.
up. You know, so I think this has many good moments, so many good moments, and the music is just great, and it's nice to be in a hotter city than usual.
Yes.
And that is not so expensive. We fund it all by ourselves.
Yep, exactly. So any of this contribution that you gave to us was beyond, blowing my mind away. So don't keep your expectations low, Matt. I am trying to keep it low so they can impress me more. Okay, so we're getting ready for another round of Estonia.
And I've just been to Tallinn, just before we got here. I went to Tallinn. I'm happy to come back.
Tallinn to Berlin.
From Tallinn to Berlin.
Let's see. So it's okay. They do that one shot where the face is slightly going from the left to the right. then it fades out, but they're doing it again. It's weird to me. I don't like this one cut. Doing it twice seems weird to me. But I guess that's what they want. It's their lives. But other than that, it's great.
Oh my god.
I can see Estonia winning this thing. If the juries will work with it.
Oh, they will.
They always don't go for pop opera. That's the only problem. They don't go with Greece. They don't go with Elina Ehrman in 2009. They don't
No,
usually
but
like it.
I get it with Sweden.
They may, but I'm saying
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
worried. I think it's a reasonable
I
fear to
think-
have. I'm not saying they will, but it's just a fear.
I just think that this was so unexpected from Estonia.
Yeah. Do you know if Jan Ola Sand votes? He is not allowed to vote technically because he knows the results. Though he's not voting now. Karhu, hi! Would you agree that the lack of LEDs in this year's stage has resulted in more creative and out-of-the-box staging? That's what we've been saying all week long. The fact that they can't just rely on self-indulgent LEDs, they have to come up. That's why we have so many props this year, more than anything. All the stage crew were like, dang it, we have to push that all on and off. Like, it's a little exhausting.
I have a very oh my god, this is embarrassing question.
like totally just
Sorry. What does props mean?
props mean like stuff on stage, like props.
Oh, okay.
Like you move like
yeah.
the dress thing is a prop, like stand like pedestals are props.
Okay.
Like anything that
Yeah.
you kind of move up and down, you
Okay.
know, like what Czech Republic has, all these things. So stage it's props.
Thank you. It's just me, you know, at times,
Yes.
and I've been nodding to your props when you
Yes.
said it in the previous, like, okay, yeah. This is just beauty. When people are saying who will win, there has for me never been a year with a more open ending.
Yeah, same here.
It's everybody's game, nearly.
It's such a good year. If I was in this year and had a song, I'd be like, dang it, this year's the one I'm taking home.
Yeah, I should have waited 1 year.
Yes. When do the Big Five do their rehearsals? Tomorrow for the first time. Tomorrow afternoon. Slovenia did not finish 7th in 2007. No, they finished on the right hand of the scoreboard, actually, I think. Slovenia didn't do it that well, but that was also only televote. Keep in mind, I'm not questioning the televote, I'm questioning the jury vote when it comes to Estonia. I am certain that they will just do well with the televotes, absolutely.
And you said that Sweden didn't do well with the jury votes?
No.
No. But there was something about her performance also with Melina where I thought she seemed a bit stiff.
Yeah.
There was
No,
some-
no, the performance stuff wasn't also that good, no. But there was another song where they used... Romania 2013 didn't flopped under the César with the juries.
yeah.
Another operatic song.
But
It's different, I get it, but
yeah,
then why would
yeah.
Il Volo flop? You know what I mean? It's just, there is this pattern. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but based on patterns, I am worried. I'm not predicting it's going to be, but I'm just nervous about it. That's
yeah,
all.
yeah.
I think it's a reasonable fear.
But is it just me? With Caesar, I loved Caesar. Loved. But at the same
love
time,
everybody.
he was a bit, wasn't he a bit tacky?
It was tack. I didn't like
Okay.
it. But no, I get it. But I'm just saying the pattern. It's just the
Yeah.
pattern. It's there.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Macedonian camera angles? Here's the thing, we barely could see it once. We saw it once, and it was very difficult to analyze it because, they turned off the screen too late. So today I will get a better understanding of, the camera work. So we'll give you that. So right now I don't have an opinion. Nothing stood out to me per se, since I only got to see it once. But I will let you know. Karl Koala says, do you think that Norway is overrated? They're second at the bookies. Overrated is subjective. It comes to the booking. It's also not booking. It does not mean it's a good song or it's going to do well. It's people believe it's going to do well for multiple reasons. It could be because he is a famous returning artist who has won before, a lot of hype around him with a pretty good staging. Could be that. So I don't know.
I think for him coming second in the bookings, or him come even if he wins, I think you can boil it down to his charm and charisma. I think he has an on-stage charm and personality that really connects with the camera. He comes across the stage on camera. He comes across to us as someone that is really funny, and he is. I don't like the song, but I like his performance. His performance is spot on, and he's got the humor, the smile. He smiles with his face. He's very present, and I think that's something many performers they could learn from him. He could say how to be stage present, stage one.
Absolutely. So right now we were watching still Elina getting ready for a third run through. She was kind of pulling her dress and getting ready, so it was kind of cute.
Just a bit controversy. Do you think actually that Estonia 2018 could be the same as Estonia 2017 by not qualifying?
I said that I'm worried about it. I don't think it's going to happen, but I had the odd feeling about it, yes. But I don't think, I'm going more and more away from it, the more and more I watch it. I just think even, because this will do, because Estonia,
Hi.
Yes. But do you want me to come? It's fine. What's up?
I just want to give you t-shirts.
Oh, for that I always have time. Please.
Wait, I want to check the sizes.
Oh. Make it big.
I'm going to put that on. We have a lot of people watching, so.
And we're a huge fan of Azerbaijan.
Oh, it's
Oh,
wow.
Fits.
What size is it? M
But
fits.
it's big, so I
Yeah,
think it's gonna be
it's. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Look what I got, peoples. I'm super excited. I'm going to wear that on. When is she back? Monday, right?
Thank you.
Thank you. That is so. Wow. See, that's the kind of stuff I want. That's the stuff I can use. I'm super excited,
Try
guys.
this.
Look, Mom, I got new clothes.
If that doesn't fit, I'll give you.
And we love Azerbaijan.
Do you have a?
T-shirts.
Oh. Do you have a lanyard for me as well? One of
It's
these?
here.
Oh, it's right there. Never
It's
mind.
here.
Sorry, I didn't see it.
Do you need any more?
And this too.
It fits.
Yes. Yeah.
Giveaway, definitely.
Yes, can I give for the fans
sure.
then?
Okay, I can keep
Absolutely. This will be one for the fans then. We're going to raffle this one off.
And I think it's a women's medium. So
Perfect.
guys
You are
can-
so
Mucho
kind.
gracias.
Yeah.
I forgot how you say in Azerbaijan. I loved it.
I'm not even Azerbaijani, I'm Greek, so you
You're
can say
Greek.
Greek.
Oh.
How
Thank you.
fantastic is
This will go
French
to the
people in
fans.
Greece?
You like it? I like it as well.
Wow, she's amazing. I'm like,
I like it.
wow.
But I haven't seen it.
Luna, moon me up.
No.
Sorry, guys. We were slightly distracted here. So. No, that's okay.
You're in for a treat.
Yeah, I haven't watched the proper first stage, so I'm eager to see it.
Yeah,
I love the song.
Yeah.
We love it.
Thank you.
love.
All right, guys. So now we're all yours again. Every once in a while we have to be distracted too, right? So, they're saying give Billy one a shirt. Of course, it's always a Billy.
Tomorrow he will not be nude.
So now we're going to give these out to the fans. So that's what's all about, right?
And who's the fans?
We
That's
have to
the-
determine how we're going to do this.
The fans are the ones who are subscribing, who are
Yes.
commenting,
Yes.
and say the word.
I know. $10 now. We're going to raffle off for free. Don't worry. I'm just being silly.
We always have a raffle.
Yes. Or we can give it even to one to the fans out here. We have to figure it
Yeah.
out. I don't know. I haven't thought it through yet. I just got it. All right. Let's.
Yeah, baby, she's.
Let me see if I have time to answer one more question here. Can you show us the footage of them going on stage and getting ready, and just cut when the song begins? No, we're not allowed to show any of the screens. It says it on there, not for publishing. If they see anything, even like the stage, any of the technicians or anything like that, they told us we're toast. So we can't, unfortunately.
The only thing you can do if you want to see some footage from today, go on my Facebook page. I have a 2-minute video, which is the maximum we can do from today of Iceland. My Facebook is an open book. Anyone can go in there, and you don't have to be friends. You can just look on my map, my album called Lisbon 2018, and there you can see, you get a little feeling of how it is inside as an attender. And I'll just type in my Facebook name. But
So
2 minutes. This shirt is really pretty, yeah. So is Isol.
My
God, she's
nozzle is
pretty.
showing. Sorry. So, you have seen Bulgaria, right? Yeah, so you know what to expect here. Okay, good. So, and then we're going to take another quick break, but it's going to be a shorter one, and then we move on to the last group. And then Effa will be joining me on camera.
Yeah. And some people were also asking us about Cyprus, Fuego, Eleni.
What about it?
I have a little video of Eleni on my Facebook as well.
From where?
From outside here in the yard.
Oh,
I talked with her.
From yesterday?
Yeah. I have a friend that is massively obsessed. He
With
even
her?
changed his name to hers. So she gave a shout out to him,
Oh.
and he was like completely.
That is commitment.
Yeah, that is commitment.
All right, here's Estonia one more time. It's like they're all the same quality-wise. They're ready. They don't have to worry about rehearsing anymore. When will Croatia be on stage? I'm working and need to save my battery. Let's take a look. Croatia is at 4:55 Central European Time, 3:55 our time. There you have it. You want to see the lanyard? Oh, you got it. And there's a little, oh, it's a USB.
Oh.
It's a hard drive or something like that, huh?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Just what did that guy that just came over
Yeah.
from Azerbaijan that has Greek roots? He was just saying, what does he say about Greece?
Oh,
And what he
okay.
said about Greece was just that he hadn't seen the performance.
Oh, he hasn't seen
So,
it.
and I said, you are in for a treat.
Oh, Billy wants the USB. Yes, you may have it. Oh, I'm worried I'm going to knock down your face.
Oh. We love Estonia's killing. We love Bulgaria. And we love your fans as well. But please be so kind and stick to English. Because when you write in other languages, it's hard for Matt to know when you write in Danish. And it's hard for us to, when you write in other
I don't know how Sean
languages
does
as
that,
well.
getting it on.
Please write in English. Thank you.
I can't figure this one out. Sean is better at this than I am.
Okay, no face for you now.
Oh Jesus, when she does this.
I don't know what to do. Sean is so much better at that.
Well, no, he doesn't have a face. He has a lanyard, but
He's
no face.
beautiful, it's true.
Okay, I'm getting this
Yeah,
done.
yeah. This is how you do it.
Yeah, good enough. Will you be covering Jury rehearsals as well? Yes, we'll be here. We're going to be covering all 4 shows. Well, technically 3 shows because the fourth one you'll watch in yourself. We're going to do the first dress rehearsal. You're going to listen in. The jury show you get to listen in. Then we're going to do also the family show if you want to. And then we're going to have a pre and post show for the rest.
there are many, many, many great voices and many great singers this year. It's so much talent.
Yep.
Wow. I'm amazed. I'm impressed. I'm super impressed. Oh, I just heard. Yeah.
He fall down again. I'm over this. Did you knock it down?
I didn't.
I'm just blaming you because I don't know how to do it. What? There.
It was just a comment that wasn't being shown.
Oh, I need to see that one now.
It was, yeah. You bitch, I couldn't breathe. That was actually fun.
You bitch, I couldn't breathe.
Oh, God.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that tickled you. Do you think that Czech Republic is still a huge contender, not for the win, but top 10? I still think he's in it. Yeah, don't give up on Czech Republic. And it may get better. It may get better. So, we'll wait. Anyway, here's Bulgaria now.
Oh, that was quick. That was quick.
I mean, we saw the staging. They're all on that interesting multi-level platform thing. This is the backup vocalist yelling. The camera is messed up right now. Love is like a what? He's like, love is like a... And then he stopped singing. We
Stop.
Never, like a cookie?
Love is like a... Stop.
Okay, so we're just waiting for Bulgaria to figure things out, and then we'll move on.
Okay.
What about pre-shows? Will you be covering them? Pre-shows of what? We have our pre-shows. We'll have pre-shows before the actual live shows. We're going to be on before and after the shows. So you have every day you're going to see us way too much. So don't worry about it. But I'm not sure what other pre-shows you're talking about. Anyway, let's watch Bulgaria again.
Now I'm starting to love is what?
So he turns in dark. So they're playing with the light. How he really turned dark at that moment. Oh, this is better already, the camera work. Way better. The guy's in the center of the platform. He's singing right now. Two other guys are now on there singing to one another, basically, but on a split screen.
Oh my god. It's so... Oof.
So what?
It's just... gives me goosebumps.
Oh no, they have all three merged into one person.
I love this 80s Depeche Mode sound.
It has. Oh wait, we got another donation of $5 somewhere. Oh,
Yeah.
I just missed looking up. Here's another $5. You both have said that this is your favorite year since you started attending live. What is your second favorite year?
I would say 2006. And
Six?
simply because that was my first... It was a virgin year for me. I was new.
Mine was 2016 probably. I had so much fun that year,
Yeah.
and it was such a fun result show. So that would be my pick. Thank you so much for the money. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, the pre-show that is they're talking about. The pre-show is just, it's nothing fancy. It's a pre-show that they sort of have like an act perform in the arena just to keep the people and energized. We don't get to see that stuff usually. So we'll be live streaming from the press center at that point. So now the lady's in the center stage, by the way, and the guys next to her.
I like the vibe, like this
Yeah, they all do that bouncy thing a little bit.
Yeah.
And they're all very much into it.
Oh God, this is just so good. They're really brilliant. I absolutely love this song. I love the singers. Jesus Christ. Good camera work. Wow. Wow.
I guess you like it.
I saw them live at London Eurovision party, and when I've heard a lot of criticism on the female vocal on that girl that looks like Sia. The only thing that is here, I would take off that wig, but hey, that's another story. I know that girl we have seen on stage, she can sing. They all can. I was there. I was like second row to them. I heard what they did on that small stage. They're all very good.
I need to take off the
It's absolutely stunning. It is mesmerizing. It is beautiful. I mean,
to your left. Can you check to your left?
Yeah. Oh. To the left. To the left. Absolutely love this track. I was mesmerized by it from the very beginning. This is one of my early favorites. Where I was
I need to wait for Sean to come back. He figures that one out.
Keep the faith. I think
Billy's going to the bathroom.
Bulgaria.
Seriously though, so this was the first.
Bulgaria simply blew me away.
That's good.
Both.
Do you like the staging?
I like the staging. It's a bit dark, but so is the music video. It actually, I think that they do recreate more or less the music video as well on stage. It's just beautiful. It's very funny because I always worry when it comes to I think that we had a lot of blood and bones and stones and these kind of things. And then we have We Got Love. I'm more the We Got Love type of person.
Yes.
But I do like the stones and the bones and
the stones and the bones.
I just find I find that the song name Taboo is a strange phrase to sing. I think
the word, just taboo.
Yeah, and I think stones is a strange word to me to sing as well, and bones. But hey, I think they get away with it. And these bones, wow, I love Bulgarian bones.
Bulgarian bones.
Let's go.
All right, so you got 2 more run-throughs for Bulgaria, as said, and then we're moving on to a quick break. We already have a link on our website for the next live stream, which will go on very soon. We just need a quick break just to grab something to eat and all that stuff, and then we'll be back. But we have a few more minutes with Bulgaria here. And then we're moving on to FYR Macedonia, Croatia, Austria, Greece, and Finland. Some big countries in the running there, huh?
Also, I think Finland is actually... I was underwhelmed by the national final.
Mm-hmm.
I was underwhelmed by those 3 songs.
Are you all 3 of them underwhelmed?
Yeah, to me, if I think that Finland should really have done something, it would have been that she would be participating for the United Kingdom. For me, that would have been big. That would have been the surprise of 2000.
Surprise, yeah.
You know, that you could actually come second.
In one of those reality shows?
You can come second in
the reality shows?
Yeah. And in another country, and you could still come back and represent them.
Gotcha.
I mean, that to me would have been the big deal. And not to say anything negative about her songs, but I just think that the composers she could have been offered in United Kingdom would have been of another quality. I'm not saying it is a bad. I'm getting more into it. I'm becoming to like her more. I like her as a person. I like her songs. I just thought that these 3 Eurovision songs were a bit meh to me. But then again, and at the stage, meeting her in person, our interview with her at London Eurovision party is up on YouTube. I think she is very profound, and she's very, what you see is what you get. And I really do like her as a person. Sarah also is very likable.
Yeah, no, for sure.
She's super likable, and I do like. Now I really like her song, and I think that the performance also is very good.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that.
I think it's improving.
Yeah.
So it's actually funny how you over time you change your opinion and you
Yeah.
change your point of view. But you also do that here within first and second semi-rehearsal, and you see them.
Yes, no, for sure. No, I completely agree with that.
So
I completely
for me
agree
also,
with that.
the biggest grower for me overall, the biggest too has been like Slovenia.
I
and
can't
Israel.
put like every time I put there, I'll
Yeah.
like I don't know how to do it any Sean for that. He has like somehow a trick to do that.
Sean knows how to do it.
Sean's back soon.
He's gonna
Sean.
When I do it, it doesn't work. I'm obsessed with Billy. I can't figure it out.
It was just that written with capital letters.
Huh?
This was written in capital letters. I think that's funny. Well, we're not looking at if people are thin or if they're chubby.
No.
I think that these people from Bulgaria, the group here, they come from different roots.
Yes. Well, two
and-
are Americans.
Yeah.
Bulgaria. Two is Americans. Yes,
yeah.
the two singers, interesting enough. The main lead singers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that they're all good individual vocalists are very strong.
The guy you can see watching, he's like super sweating. The one with the first singer,
Yeah.
he's like using a tissue wiping off his face. He looks exhausted actually when you look at him.
Yeah.
Now he's smiling.
He was from America, right?
Yeah. And the guy in the center as well. He was actually on America's Got Talent and made it to the semifinals.
Really? Really?
They're from our country.
Our country?
Oh yeah.
We're from United States.
Oh wow, we are, yeah.
Content, you know?
Gotcha.
In the press conferences, we say we are working for an American website.
Oh, really?
But we're originally from Turkey. We're also Serbians.
Can't wait for 10 seconds when Europe will be shocked because of Slovenia. She'll be shout down the whole Europe. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to that moment so much. I really am.
Yeah.
So,
And Bulgaria does remind me a bit of like we had in a previous year, a lot of singers who had roots in one country and were popular in like 5 different parts of the world, and they made like a map of the world where they were standing in it, and it was just to me this has the same feel that they're individual singers and they work together very well as a band.
Yeah.
And I think their voices suit each other extremely well. And honestly, all this with a backing female vocalist who's taking over the vocals or not, I don't care. I really couldn't care. It looks good to me. It sounds good to me. Where the voices come from.
This is now, we're still waiting, in case you're not aware, for Bulgaria to rehearse for a second time. The Tuma run through is a total of 20 minutes. We're just looking at a still right now.
With 3 frozen faces. That's Armenia 2015. Thank you. I always the country names. So Armenia, right? I knew Inga was in it. Yes, thank you. Face the shadow. Thank you. My mind is a bit burned out at times. It must be age. It's age. Remember.
Nice excuse. We'll go with that, I guess.
I'm the oldest on the team.
So?
Daddy.
You're not old enough to be my daddy, okay?
No, not your daddy. Yeah, don't deny. I'm not denying. No, don't deny.
Okay, Matt, tell Estonian team that you didn't like the opening shot. Well, that's... Okay, I will. Well, I know people on the Estonian team. Yeah, I'll let them know if I... That's what I thought. They actually were listening to people in the press center, actually, when I talked to them. So it was interesting. Okay. But then everyone has their thoughts and input,
Everyone, right now,
everyone is an expert. We're all experts.
500,000 experts at the moment, all telling them what to do.
Yes. Hey, Matt, I came back from my lesson. How are rehearsals? Hey, Cardi. Rehearsals going great. So far, so good, right? There's some really
So
good
far,
ones.
so good.
Most of them are improving, and that all of them actually are. So
To me,
that's
all
what
of
we're
them.
looking for. So you can only almost just see the silhouettes of these singers at this point. It's a cool effect where everything goes dark and then he pops up elsewhere. They have like really cool camera effects there, like shaky stuff. Oh no, they use a different person to see to merge them all into one. See who works best with the merging, because for the other lead singer, other than the other singer. Lots of camera cuts here on each singer. This. Boom, 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 boom. And now you see them all sitting on the platform. They all go into different positions now.
He was the one that was in this talent show.
America's Got Talent, yes. Made it pretty far, actually.
Okay. That's not a bad thing.
No. Bad thing is that he didn't win.
Yeah. And sometimes getting second or third can actually be an advantage instead of winning.
Because then you're not stuck in one of those contracts. I don't know how that works. I don't watch these shows.
My God.
Okay, the mixing is off here. You heard that one guy's high pitch really loud.
My God, it's such a good song. Wow. Oh God, I love it.
There's always a danger at Eurovision. If you go too dark, it may not click with people, but I think this is not just dark, it's also powerful. People are coming because they're saying she's actually not singing. It's a backup vocalist who's singing.
I couldn't care less. Doesn't matter. We had Milli Vanilli. I love them. They had a Grammy.
But they weren't even singing.
Holy cow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
We got one more run through, so we're gonna wait this one out, and then we're gonna go to sleep. Almost.
Good night.
Good night. And then we're gonna take a quick break.
Wow. Bulgaria.
You would? What do you say?
I just said, wow, Bulgaria.
Oh, well, Bulgaria.
I didn't say I would do Bulgaria.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, it's okay. It's not right, but it's okay.
So that was a really good performance.
This is just...
It's a tough year.
Oh. I mean...
There are like almost no song that I would be shocked seeing qualify or not qualify at this point.
Can I call in sick on Wednesday?
And then what? Oh, because you were so crying. I'm like, what's Wednesday? The show's already over.
What?
Got it.
No, I will come here. I'll take painkillers. I will take tissues with me. I will cry for the ones who did come through. I will cry for the ones who didn't.
Yes.
Oof.
Oh,
it's
man.
so tough.
It's gonna be a celebration or a farewell.
Both. I will be torn.
So again, it was a really good performance. The only thing that I could point out that was actually not working was for a little while the mixing. There was a few vocals that were really loud, and the others were kind of like, huh? So that the high pitch, the high voice was like in your ear.
I agree with that. Sana's vocals, they shouldn't be hiding.
Why are they?
And she can sing very well, and that is weird.
Yeah, it is weird, isn't it?
Because I heard her live, and she did sing like 2 rows away from me. I was like row 2 or 3 at London Eurovision Party. She can sing very well, and they all can, all of them.
Weird.
A little bit.
Is this the strongest year you've seen covering for? Yes, to me it's definitely the strongest year since I've been covering Eurovision.
Since covering, yes, no doubt about it. Yes. Usually I have 1 or 2 songs each year that I really care for, and the rest many of them I'm a bit indifferent.
Wow,
and
really?
But you know, in terms of, I always have like 1 song that can make me cry. This year I have several that can make me cry. And actually the German guy, he made me just weep. I was just weeping.
Yeah, that got me personally too.
And he could
so
perform
personal.
well.
Yes.
He performed live so good.
I really hope that Germany's going to get a decent result this year, only because...
Bitte, aber bitte. They have to. They have to.
Maybe like left-hand side of the score, like 13th place or something like that. Oh my God, Israel was amazing, but I hope the footage was the 3rd run through, because the vocals could have been better. It's good to know the video's up. I was just checking a few minutes ago. It's way better already, Israel. Oh, it was 10 minutes ago already.
This is
I missed that one. All right, well, you have seen it now. Interesting, look at the dislike ratio. It's a little bad there on YouTube. But I think it's in almost all of them. Let's check Lithuania. It's a little better. 1,000 likes, 221 dislikes.
Well, we met through social media, you and me. And I love social media, but the downhill on social media is that...
It brings us the best and the worst in
Yes.
people, it seems so.
And it seems like it's so easy to criticize. And
I never would downvote a video as
No.
well. It happens even to my videos a lot. I say, hey, I try to like to think I'm fair and nice, right? But people don't agree with my opinion, downvote.
I was talking to a female performer from the 80s from Denmark, and she was in it 3 years in a row in Denmark, and she won on the third and final year. She was in it with her then boyfriend, husband. And she said to me, do you realize those songs, each of them were 3 minutes, but we worked on each song for an entire year. So it just puts things into perspective, how much work there is in it. And they were composing the songs themselves, and they were also the performers. So I think that you really have to give some credit. I always, when I have a chat with the artist in our videos, I very often talk about them if they did, write the songs themselves.
Yes.
And I think there is a big difference to me if it's handed over or if they are actually the composers themselves.
Yeah.
And then you have people who are just natural performers, like Celine Dion, or you have those voices that are just very good, and you believe every word they say. But I still think that, especially if you're a solo artist and you worked on a track by yourself and you are on stage performing, and if you actually win or if you're not, but if you do well, it's like, oh, I did this myself.
Yes.
You're like, whoa. I was actually surprised. One of the surprise answers to me were in being in Stockholm at Melody Festivalen this year for Years United, where I was talking with Benjamin Ingrosso.
Yeah.
And I said to him, how does it affect you now that you have your own song and you're on stage and when you go and you record? And he just looked at me, he was like, but I never record anything else but my own songs. And I was like, wow, that's a good answer. I really like this. And I said, we were talking about the staging, because I thought that a bit he would be like a puppet on a string.
Yeah.
And if as Sweets he would say, you stand over there, and he said, no, you got this wrong. I am a lot in control. I'm the one who's deciding what you see on screen and things like that. And I think to be this young, 20 years old, been in twice in the final, winning it second time, 2 years in a row, that's an approach. And I like also the thing is with young people, when some people are saying that young people are lazy. When I said to him, is there something you're not good at? He was just like, no. Just give me something. I mean, he can cook. He's a model. He's acting, and he's a songwriter. He's performing. So I think that comes across at his performance. And I really think, you know what? I really couldn't care less if she's doing the live vocals or not, or if it's a backing singer. I just think as a performance, as a whole, as a group, Bulgaria works.
All right. So,
Amen.
Amen. All right, so we're now waiting for the third round, and then we're moving on. We'll be back, though, so no worries. How does the postcards look like? We only have seen a couple of postcards. We don't see many, but it's basically, and I didn't catch them all because I was doing stuff. Sean saw them, but it's basically a door somewhere in the middle of nowhere, like on a field, on a road, or something like that, and the artist walked through them, and then they're in Lisbon and exploring Lisbon, basically. So that's the theme as far as like what they all do. We will let you know as soon as we see the whole run through, because then the dress rehearsal. Then we'll get more information. But they don't show us everything. There's going to be like, here, press, whee! There's going to be a little bit more secrecy to it. Okay, so you are so right, Chris. Amen. Adam says. And Victoria says, to how many Eurovisions have you traveled? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 7. And you've been to 12?
12.
Yeah.
So this is my 12th.
Which to me is pretty impressive considering I'm from the other side of the world. It's like, oh my God.
You
I
have
can't
been to
believe
a
it.
lot. You have been to a lot.
Yeah.
Because, and I know about vacation rules for the United States.
Yes, it's not an easy task.
It's not easy.
No. What song do you think the juries will like the most? once again, there are jury potential songs, but there's so many of them out there. It's hard to say. I see some more that, like we're going to say, Israel would be less jury friendly. Lithuania could be more jury friendly. You know, it's hard to say which one will they go
And
for.
also juries change every year.
Yes, they
it's not like a
change.
fixed jury.
Yeah. Juries will appreciate better vocals and less gimmicky songs on average. That doesn't mean it's always applying, you know, on average. So we'll have to wait and see.
My God, I love these 80s synthesizer sounds. I'm just like, lapping it up.
That's your, you get
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
I
that's
get-
for you. It's your kind of sound.
And their vocals, each of them, or backing vocalist or whatever. Even if
Yes.
it's the cleaning lady, I couldn't care less. I love her.
Yeah, she just cleans the stage and then she goes back and starts
Yeah,
singing.
she's the one. I have something funny to say afterwards about backing vocalists. Oh.
They're really into it.
So am I. Jesus, wow. I love that. Oh God. This is just so good. How can this has to qualify? And I love the way that they're singing like
Yes.
in two couples to each other and her in the center.
Greeks support this live stream. I do know that the Greek team saw my reaction video actually. So that was really cool. They said they loved it. I'm like, oh, thank you. I love that last shot. Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
This is how you do it.
This is how we do it. Are you tired of Chris? Just a tad. I could never get tired of Chris. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on my team for God knows how long now.
Oh.
4 times now. So, no, the answer is no. So this was Bulgaria. Last round. Now we're going to take like 15-minute break.
Let me just say something about backing vocals.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Forgot about
yeah.
it.
I was at every year we have this Euro Club, and in the Euro Club we very often have this karaoke.
Yeah.
And at the karaoke in Stockholm, we had some backing vocalists from an act coming on stage singing. Mm-hmm. And I was like, when they were on, I was like, hey, I know these vocals. So I walked over to these guys and I said, you may be the ones who are on the paper, the backing vocalists.
Yes.
But honestly, we hear your voices so much.
Yes.
And they were just looking at me and then they said, yeah, you're absolutely right, but we're not as good looking
That's how.
as the act.
That's what it often comes down to, huh? That ain't fair. Anyway, so actually, technically, FYR Macedonia is supposed to start in 1 minute, but that's not going to happen because they're running behind, which means they're going to start in probably like 15 to 20 minutes. So we'll be back by then. Thank you again for tuning in, and we'll be back in just a little bit for the last block, if you will, for the day. Tomorrow we'll have 9 semifinalists and the Big Six, so I have a feeling a lot of people will join us for that in the afternoon, Friday afternoon. Make sure
I'm
to
glad you saying the
subscribe
Big
us.
Six because that's what I'm saying also.
I'm too lazy. The Big Five plus host.
Yeah, exactly. Big
Whatever.
Six.
Big Six.
This is
You
it.
know what I mean.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah. So, all the Greek fans, this chat will close. There is a link on our website with the new one. We're just going to take a quick break, and then you can go ahead and wait there, because that's where the Greek rehearsal will take place. We'll be there for that. We'll be back in just a few minutes. So hang in there, folks, and don't go anywhere. If you do, then whatever.
Come back.
Come back. Bye-bye.